power play early and scoring early. Xavier Ouellette's intended pass deflected in. It's not pretty. It counts 1-0. Later in the period, Jonathan Huberdeau, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. This one is pretty, and it's 2-0. Canada started the big day for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Under a minute in the first, German power play. Tobias Rieder all alone, backdoor, 2-1 is your score. Now second, 3-1 Canada. Dougie Hamilton, that was offside. We looked at it on the replay, doesn't matter. Huberdeau makes it 4-1. Probably matters to the Germans, but didn't matter in the outcome. Later in the period, puck squirts out in front to Ty Ratty alone in front, and Canada has a 5-1 lead, and everybody's starting to chip in, including Ryan Strome in on the action. Takes the nice feed from Jonathan Drouin, and it will be 6-1 Canada route on. Or is it the Germans? Couple of sloppy plays by Canada on D. Malcolm Subban beat there on the backhand. Then a couple of minutes later, Nicholas Latta scores off another turnover. McNeil with a bad pass. And it's a 6-3 hockey game, but never really in doubt. Scheifele from Nugent-Hopkins, second of the game for Scheifele. Nugent-Hopkins, fifth of the game. 7-3 Canada. 9-3 is the final for Canada. And the big line was just that. Nugent-Hopkins 1-4 for 5 points. Huberdeau, a goal and 2 assists for 3. And Scheifele, 2-0 for the 2-point night and 2-goal game. The only 2-goal scorers, 8 different players score for Canada. Malcolm Subban had a couple of rough moments, but was really solid in the third. He's standing by with Nabil Karim.
Malcolm, first game in now, got a win under the belt. How did you feel out there?
I felt a little, I think the nerves were going a bit in the first 2 periods. Obviously, first game of the tournament starting, but I felt that I settled down a lot in the third period.
How much confidence did you get getting the start and knowing that you're going to be starting goalie going ahead?
It was a lot of confidence for sure, and obviously, like I said, it's great to get the first game under the belt. Obviously, a little bit of nerves in the first 2 periods, but I felt in the third, I talked to Tugnutt and calmed down a lot in the third period, and I thought that I felt a lot more comfortable.
What specific adjustments did you have to make?
I think just being stopped and set for every shot. Obviously, it's a fast game. I felt in the first 2 periods I was sliding around a bit too much. On the third goal, I felt that I came out too much instead of just stopping and being set, and I think that was the biggest thing. So I think that helped me a lot in the third period.
At times, people thought maybe the Germans wouldn't give you much competition, but it was a competitive game. They had a flurry of chances, and you looked very solid at those times. Was that an important thing for you to get some shots in, get some action?
Yeah, and it's obviously tough. It's real tough when the score's running up and you're not getting that many shots. It's tough to stay focused, but I felt, like I said in the third, I felt a lot more comfortable. Didn't get as much action as the first 2 periods, but I felt a lot more comfortable.
Thanks, Malcolm.
Thank you.